Hey guys, Brandon here. First video in the car in a while. It's just been like way too cold to come outside and record a video like this. So it's kind of why I've been posting more stuff like inside or just different content. Obviously, um, damn, I wanted this to stay up. These are the magnets I got for my car, for my business. Um, Yeah, I gotta flatten them out though, so that they stick to the car a little better. I'm always losing them. Like they literally will fly off the car while I'm driving. It's just a pain in the ass. I got to get this car like actually wrapped. But anyways, yeah, this So I just been kind of posting different stuff. Obviously, I have Sakina in there, who I think she's got a lot of great insight into as far as like mindset growth and like detoxing. Like that's kind of her thing. And I plan to kind of incorporate some more of that in the channel, just talk about detoxing, mindset type of stuff, because that all goes in. Like if your body's full of toxins, if you're not taking care of yourself, that will affect your mindset. And even working out, I find I have a better mindset working out. But anyways, that's all just precursor, because the real thing I want to talk about, because, we just did a video, no buy 2025. Obviously, I'm not the person who invented that, like a lot of people are talking about not buying stuff for 2025. And, I think it's just kind of the response to like 2024. Prices have just continued to rise, regardless of what data out there is about inflation, 4%, 7%. I mean, reality is things are like 25 to 50% higher, like in actual price, than they were like 2 years ago. And I've just watched things like chicken go up in price. I was used to paying like $1. I think before the pandemic, I was going to Costco getting like chicken thighs, like bone-in chicken thighs. I swear they were like $1 a pound. And I think the last time I bought them, it was like damn near $2 a pound. That's, it's a lot. It is getting to the point that it's like, my income is not climbing nearly as fast. So it just makes me think, like, especially since I deal with real estate, I'm dealing with housing. I notice that as the price of the house goes up, so does your property taxes. And it's just kind of snowballing, like these things are snowballing. So it's because you paid higher price for the house. Now the town's going to come in. First off, you're paying a higher price on the house. That means you're paying a higher sales tax. And the person selling the house is paying more taxes. Now you buy the house. Now your taxes on the house go up. So much is being fueled, like these increased in price, this increase in prices is sort of fueling this like tax revenue system we have. That, okay, now because all these other things went up in price, now I go to buy like equipment for my business or anything that I need to buy that's gone up. Now I'm paying higher taxes on that stuff too. It's all contributing. It's like there's no incentive for the government or for the people who are collecting tax revenue, right? They don't want prices to go down. If prices reversed and they were going down, that means budget cuts. That means people are losing their jobs. That means services have to be cut. So we're kind of in this situation where it's like if we allow tax revenue to drop, that could be really bad. As in like that, the effects of that could be, again, people are losing jobs, the government's not spending money, and even people's businesses. There's a lot of businesses out there who the only reason they exist is because they're collecting money from the government, as far as like we'll talk about like infrastructure jobs. That creates a lot of work. That creates a lot of construction work. Anytime that the state does work on a road or a town wants to do any kind of infrastructure work, they're taking tax money and using that to pay a company to do this work, which is then they're paying their employees. So if we cut down on the tax revenue, then they're not going to be able to pay these companies to do the work, and then again, that's less construction jobs for everybody. And it only gets bigger than that. If the federal government, with Elon Musk talking about his Doge, thing, taking down cutting back government spending, that's sort of what we're looking at, is it could actually have a reverse effect where now all these jobs are being cut. And it makes you question, okay, are we better off with higher prices and paying higher taxes to keep everybody employed? Or should we just, like, you know, we're going to have to, again, like, tighten our belts, like I said before, and realize that there's going to be pain. You know, if we stop spending money and if we stop fueling the tax system, that's going to result in pain, because we're going to have budget cuts. People are going to lose their jobs. Teachers are going to lose work. But I think it's important that, I mean, right now, prices are too high. Things have increased in price too much, and I think workers, the average person, is really not getting that price increase. Like, we're not getting higher paychecks. So, you know, and it's creating a system too where the government just thinks the money's going to keep coming in, and next year the budget's only going to be bigger. It's like frivolous government spending, I think, is what we're seeing as well. Again, there's just no incentive for them to allow prices to drop, because nobody wants to see their own paycheck drop, you know. And I guess it's like the equivalent of a salesman, right? If you're used to selling cars that are 50 grand and you're collecting like a sales commission, and all of a sudden those cars are now like 25 grand, now every car you sell, you're getting half the amount of commission that you're used to. So why would you, like, what's your incentive to sell the car for cheaper? You want the cars to go for more. Maybe the incentive is if it's cheaper, you can sell more, but then that's more work. Now, instead of selling one car, you got to sell two cars to make up the same, twice as much paperwork, twice as much selling that you got to do on your part. So it's interesting. We're seeing people kind of at this point where it's like, I think companies today would rather sell something for like one car, for example. In that example, they would rather sell one car for $100,000 than have to try and sell 4 cars for $25,000, which is 4 times as much work. So just focus on selling one car at a really high price. And, you know, again, people would rather work less and make more. I mean, it makes sense. Who doesn't want to do that? But anyways, that's my thoughts. You know, I could probably rant about this for a while. I'm still going to be doing videos like this where I just kind of go in my car and talk about what's on my mind. Again, we'll incorporate Sakina a lot more in some other videos too, especially when it comes to like talking about detoxing your mindset, running a business, because she's an entrepreneur as well. And we all kind of face, you know, similar struggles as far as like the mindset, the price increases. And we're really hoping 2025 is going to, you know, we hope to really take control of our spending, and to just, you know, I plan to stop supporting things that I think is really expensive. And I think if enough people kind of go onto this no buy 2025 thing, we're going to see some big changes in the economy. Again, it's unfortunate, because it's not like I want like local restaurants to fail, but I can't patronize a local restaurant if a burger and fries is $20, you know. And I keep using that example, but it really is like that. $20 for a meal? I'll eat at home. Thank you. So, all right, guys. Thanks for checking out. Thanks for hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys are cool with just the variety of content. Again, it's not just me sitting in my car. I do a lot in my life, and I want to share that with you guys. You know, I'm literally building a business from nothing, just with a tool bag, a ladder, a couple magnets. All right, that's how I advertise my business. Every time I drive around, that's an advertisement opportunity. So, all right, guys, I'll see you on the next one.